Hey everybody, this is Allison Cruz. Welcome back to the Golden Butterfly in Noire. Okay, so I kind of made a mistake in the last episode when I was showing off the things. I didn't notice that when you buy the Rockstar Gamer Pass, you have to download all the things individually. Anyway, I thought it just did it solo because the file itself is only 108 kilobytes. And here we get to see the intro, so I'm kind of ruining it. And what bam! And yes, that was very anticlimactic with the pause, but I'm going to go ahead and change the display to black and white. Oh, actually, you can kind of see it there. It's like, I love you, my beautiful darling. We're in the middle of this beautiful street light, and you're dead. You are dead. But not from the hit of the metal pipe, surprisingly. Spoilers, but... Oh, okay. So there's that. But anyway, yeah, you have to download them separately, and I went ahead and did that, so... Now that it's in black and white, I'll probably have to show you guys them differently later. But we have two new street cases, or not street cases, but cases all together. We got the Naked Gun and something else. I think Slip of the Tongue, and that one was actually in the traffic case. And fortunately, I just uploaded that episode that goes right before it. And since it's a game with, or it's a case with Bukowski. So by the time you guys see this, you'll have already seen that episode, hopefully, which I do believe will be episode 9. So. I've yet to record that, but we're going to go and do that, and I just want to let you guys know about that first because, yeah, it's different. So we have our new outfits. We got 2 new outfits. This is the one we got for being a Rockstar Gamer, from the social club. And then over here we got the Broderick. So this one is actually pretty cool for fist fights. You can hit harder and take more punches before going down, and this actually does affect the gameplay, similar to how it happened in Dead Rising 2 when I had the stealth and the Rambo stuff. But the Broderick, the Matthew Broderick, of course, Go Gadget, Cole Phelps. Okay, and then the sharpshooter. This one will make us shoot better with the Garand and Colt 45. All right, so I don't know. I've been wearing. What one have I? I've been wearing Chicago Lightning. I only wore that for one episode, didn't I? Let's just start wearing, oops. Okay, I guess we can go back. Let's wear the Broderick for a little. We're not going to be doing any, fighting in this, so I'll just do that just for sakes of, variety. But anyway, we got a lead on a new homicide, so it looks like it's pretty much the same as before, but it's not really an issue because we need the evidence, and this will be a very different case, but lots of questioning and children actors! But still, let's just continue onwards. So yeah, that Slip of the Tongue you guys will definitely be seeing. It'll be like a weird dip in the well, not really a dip, I guess, just more like a change from my narration in the case before that and then the case of that one. So yeah, I'll probably have to get to work on that pretty soon here. So you guys will see a bit of inconsistencies in the thing. So alright, you can drive.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Alright, so
you did a decent job.
Yes, we did a decent job on the Henry case.
Not bad for your first time in bat.
Thanks, Rusty.
But don't go getting ahead of yourself. That's one clearance under your belt. Now it's a new day with a new dead lady that needs our attention.
Guys.
No assumptions until we see the evidence, right?
Right. See, I knew you were a fast learner, Phelps. You might get along after all.
So anyway. Excuse me, God, I keep burping. That was weird. I can never, I don't know, I've been watching NCS's videos for quite a while. Well, not quite a while, but just, I've been watching them a lot more recently. And it's just so weird how he can talk and then burp and then continue talking at the exact same time. I can't talk and then I have to stop to burp. It's like his comes out, instantaneously. But anyway, here's, Donnelly, I think his name was. I always want to say, Donut-E or something, but it's Donnelly.
Captain, aren't there similarities between this murder
and hey, it's that same guy on the left again. It's the Tool. I forgot his name.
So you don't believe there's a crazed sex killer?
See, look at him. You can recognize him by his weird mouth. And Phelps is just like, do I know you? Talk to the hand, bitch. Okay.
How can any killer continue to be that? Be advised. We keep the gas chamber at San Quentin primed for the
so, and again, just because it's just the other one, the BD other murder that we saw in the last case.
Run along, boys, and let these officers.
This is kind of where the actual plot of the game starts picking up, and so yeah, we got a bit more nudity in this episode. Luckily, we're in glorious black and white.
Sacrificed. Speak to Carruthers.
She was
I want
sacrificed.
daily reports, gentlemen.
Good, thanks. You're a jerk. Do you know that, Donnelly? You're an asshole. Okay, so we're gonna run over here and we're gonna jump. Yeah. All right, now we're gonna jump this. Yeah. All right. Oh, detective, he was first on the scene. We're not gonna ignore you. Where did he go? Oh, there he is. He's over here. Let's go talk to this guy.
You find her, Gonzalez?
Hey, it's Gonzalez again. What's with you and being first on the scene for every single
show me the
person
body?
we find?
It's under the pepper tree, this way.
Well, we can completely ignore him and we can actually get up there by ourselves. It's like, piss off, boy. So here we are. We're going to jump over this big-ass rope. Whee! All right, now we're going to run over here and we're going to go talk to Carruthers. So let's talk. And walk right through him.
The Dahlia?
And walk over the body. He just walked right over the body.
That's a closed case. This is probably another sad sack who lost his temper with a broad who wouldn't put out.
Are you a suspect, Rusty?
Watch your mouth, Phelps. All I'm saying is we got enough to do without reopening closed cases.
Talk me through it, Mal.
Severely
So,
battered, on display. Footprints would indicate that she has been stomped.
so
Size
she
of
was
the footprints would seem
stomped.
to
But was
indicate
that
the
her
smallest
cause of her
men's
death?
shoe.
Who knows?
What size shoe did Mendez wear?
You finished?
No, I'm not. At a glance, I would say strangulation was the cause of death. I'll need to do further tests for semen.
Well, now.
Angry boyfriend. They were married, they'd be at home.
Hey, you hypocrite.
Not humping out here in Lover's Lane.
You mind if I examine the body?
So we're going to go and
My
examine
guess.
this body now. Alright, so now we're going to take a look at her face again, and we're actually going to kind of see on her neck, we're going to see some weird rope marks.
Mark is very
Distinctive.
It's very distinctive, so there's going to be a specific kind of rope that we'll be able to tie into this in a little bit. But until then, we can't really do much, so we're going to go look at her hand, which again, what is it, these people, like, ripping them off? Can't you just, like, do it, like, nicely
Fourth
or
finger,
something?
left hand, a wedding or engagement
Violently removed.
violently removed.
Like, well, Jesus. Okay. So that's done. I don't think there's anything on the left arm, actually. Let's... Oh, yeah, there is.
looks like she was
Yeah,
tied
she was
up.
tied up with one arm.
Does it first, but that would leave a mark on her other wrist too.
Her fingernails look really gross. Like, even for that standard. So, missing jewelry. She's missing a couple things, but we'll get into that in a bit. And I think there's just one more thing on her
The
body.
stomping
Yep,
angle
the
in
stomping.
case.
The
Was it
stompage.
reported in the press?
Sure was.
So, small man's
Every detail a
footprints.
copycat would want was there in the story.
Okay. There. All right. Now let's get out of here. Okay. Now we're gonna go over here, and there's this purse over here that we can examine. And once we examine this purse, this handbag. It's a really irritating inside of that. God, it's so flashy. Why can't things just be simple? Let's go take a look at the cash. So,
The motive was robbery.
This looks like it's $5. Counterfeited money. So obviously it wasn't a robbery. It was just murder out of plain spite. So here we got a name, Deirdre
Wait,
Muller.
name. Can you run Deirdre Muller by RNI?
It's like, oh sure.
Back in a second.
Anything you say. Because I'm your bitch, right? Exactly. And now that that's done, I'm going to inspect our very last clue, which is not jumping over the body. Oh, hey, we got to jump over at that time. Okay, we got some footprints over here that we want to examine. Move, you stupid camera guy. So here we got some footprints. And all right, there we go. All of it's finished.
RNI says a Deirdre Mahler of 138.
Like, I'm totally not contaminating the crime scene. So now we got the Muller residence, and we're gonna want to head over there and interview Hugo Lacerda. God, every time I think of Hugo, I think of one of two things: Hugo Lacerda from Splinter Cell Chaos Theory, which might add is an awesome game. I started LPing it until I stopped because I was very unenthused, and then I lost like 10 videos of me like perfecting the hardest levels, the very last levels, and I was so pissed off. And then I put the rest of them on private until I decided I wanted to finish it up, or even restart it sometime. But and then the second one is also obviously Hurley, you know, from Lost. God, I love Hurley. God, he is so good. He's so cool. God, I swear to God, he's always like, dude. I swear to God, like half the reason I even say dude or like now is because of him. But whatever. Like, dude, I like how we call like all the women dude. Also, it's just funny because like he's just like dude. But anyway, we're gonna head over to the Muller residence.
Playing the boyfriend angle.
I thought we were on our way to lock up the husband.
It doesn't work out then.
Deirdre Muller has suffered enough. More than enough.
So
You shouldn't make disparaging comments about her without even the slightest inkling
anyway,
of what she
God,
was
I'm kind of tired
She
right
was a
now.
woman, wasn't she?
So yeah, today
Well,
is
around about my
June
third
16th,
divorce, I
2011. I'm
realized
not sure when you guys are gonna see this
your
yet,
age
but
imagine.
probably won't be.
Phelps,
Don't make any insinuations about my
But
wife.
some of the older videos you'll see before this, like I think
She's the
episode
mother of my
12,
children.
I did on like
You're a
on the
father,
4th,
Cole?
which was 2 weeks ago
Don't tell
almost.
me
But
your eye don't bend.
it's like
This
so hard to
conversation
record
is over.
nowadays, even if I want to, because I can't really narrate while people are around. And right now, it's basically like my weekend. I don't work until Saturday, which is a weird schedule. They gave me hours from 10 in the morning to 3 in the afternoon, which is 5 hours, but they don't let me work for more than 4 hours in a row. And then at 3 o'clock, I get my lunch until 4 o'clock, and then I work from 4 to 7, and I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing, so I'm guessing I'm getting trained for something. And it's just weird because they get so pissed off at me when I don't take my lunch. They're like, oh my God, it's state law, you have to take a lunch. And like, I do agree, but I'm pretty sure the law is 5 hours and not 4, and I'd rather just not waste the time going to lunch, because literally there's nothing to do. I mean, I would rather stay on the job than take time out of my day, stopping whatever I'm doing to stop and go to lunch, because I don't, like, it sounds weird to say, I just don't eat lunch. It's just like one of those things that I could just skip and then be perfectly fine without eating, and then just eat later. It's such a waste of time, and I swear to God, that's just such a weird schedule right now. But yeah, today's now Thursday, I guess. But anyway, apparently 4 Emberian Dawn songs are supposed to be released, but
Phelps
on the
and
RBN.
Galloway, LAPD.
So,
Is your father home?
We'll be home
oh,
soon.
it's another little
That's why I'm
girl.
looking for mommy.
What's your name, miss?
Michelle Eloise Mahler?
What?
Can we come in?
I suppose so.
I suppose. He's like, but I'm not sure about that old guy. Did you see her facial expression change as she looked
Can you
at
have
him?
a seat for me, Michelle?
What was he doing? He just like turned in a circle or something. That was weird. And you
have a
don't
look
have a
around.
cigar in your hand? Or does he? I can't tell. Oh, yeah, it does. Now he does. Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and inspect the house a little bit. And this is actually really easy. It's pretty short. We're going to look at... Actually, wait a second. We're going to want to look at the boots first. Inspecting shoes again, are we? Now we're going to take a look at the work boot. And it's a size 8.
Work boots.
Those are pretty
Size
small
8.
shoes. Size 8 work boots. Alright, now that that's done, we can go ahead and examine the... God, this thing always had such a weird name. Like, I can't even... Like, it starts with, like, a V or something. Or I don't even know. I'm not even going to try and remember, but... Let's look at this. This watch case. And, well, bam! We got Lady Elgin, Lady Gaga.
Watch. Probably the same one snatched from her body.
Probably, you know, we're just making random assumptions, you know, being hypocrites. And then here we got the wedding ring, gone.
No sign of a wedding.
So missing watch and rings. Ringo. Blame Ringo. Okay. Ringo Starr. Okay, so now the very easy investigation. Now let's run over here and ask this child actor some questions. So, yeah, sorry my voice is kind of weird.
Daddy is
I actually
trying to
haven't
find her.
literally have
she's
not
okay.
talked all day. If you remember in the last
I'm sorry to have
episode,
to tell you this.
I was talking, I recorded 2 episodes in
Your
the last
mother is dead.
case. And I was talking about, you know, how everyone was in Seattle and stuff. And literally since I stopped recording,
you
I have
answered a
not
few
spoken a
questions for
single
us?
word since I started this
Try.
recording more than 12 hours later. So, and I've been through work and all that, so there's that. So now we have 3 questions, and we're going to go do missing watch and rings.
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
Ring.
So yeah, it's kind of
watch.
weird because you think you can just talk, but it's
I
just
never
you
paid
have to
much attention to that
maintain your
stuff.
voice. So here, I kind of already forgot, but since I've already played through this case, getting all the alternate lines of dialogue, we already know what the answer is going to be, and it's going to be truth. She is telling the
I
truth.
know it's painful, Michelle. This may be important. She wore a wedding ring?
Mommy chose it herself. The rose gold wedding band and a matching diamond and ruby engagement ring.
She wore a watch?
Yes, a yellow gold Elgin watch. Daddy bought it for her
So,
birthday.
yeah.
We had a
They
fight.
had a fight. Was it physical fist fight, or was it...
Makeup present.
you know, never mind. I was going to say something rude and grotesque, but we're just going to ignore that right now. We're going to go say last contact with the victim.
When did you last see your mother?
God.
Yesterday afternoon. I
So
went to
yeah,
a dance at
kind of
Belmont
tired. I don't
High.
know if I want to go to sleep yet because
Mommy was
I'll
supposed
throw
to
my
pick
whole
me up.
schedule off, and I
She
kind of
didn't
want to see
show.
what songs
So
are
what
released.
did you
Even
do
though I
then?
don't think I even
I
have
was
that much
upset.
money. Like I bought the Rockstar Pass, and luckily they
Daddy
extended
came
the
instead.
800 price point until I think the 21st, which is when the new cases will come out, and I think that's pretty good because I think that's 50% off. But then it'll go back up to being 1,200, which it originally was. So that's pretty cool. And then I'll hopefully have those up too, those videos too, since I'll be able to download those free of charge. But now out for the question. Those annotations have been sitting there for a really long time, and I'm annoying myself in editing for having to add on more seconds or just to say doubt.
So you were hanging around the school
So, yeah.
for quite a while. What happened?
Yeah, I
to your
realized in
father?
some of the earlier videos I left
know.
way too much time in each of the selector
Called
things, and I think at
called
this
and
point in the
finally he
LP,
answered.
if you guys have seen any
straight away
previous
then.
episodes, you'll know that the annotations are coming, or at least in most cases they will be, because
Your mom and dad
it's just kind
are,
of, you know, one of those
happily married.
things that you can expect.
What are you
So,
saying? Of course they are.
so I don't know about you guys, but we're just gonna say doubt. Because
They
leaving
weren't
them
having
there
a
that
birthday
long,
show.
you think that
Did your father
if
ever hit
anybody
your
wanted
mother?
to use them,
Just
they'll know they're coming
once.
up. But if not, then they'll just ignore them and they'll just
Even if
sit
you
there
did it
while I'm
again.
idling for like 10, 15,
Or a
maybe
brooch
even
to
20
make up
seconds,
for it.
saying, "Oh, you guys need more time to answer."
Always
Like, if
work
you
on
really
it.
wanted to, you would have done it by now. But anyway, so I'm
Thanks,
talking
Miss
over
Muller.
that. We got a butterfly
You've been
brooch
very
as a
brave.
new clue. And oh my God, who is this chump?
Hey!
Hey, what gives? That's my line.
Daddy, the police
Go to your
are
room,
here.
please, Michelle. I'll talk to the police.
Daddy, Mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady.
All
She's
right.
not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's
Your
some
wife
kind
was
of
found murdered this morning.
found. What? But she only.
Aw, he's very torn up about it.
We have some questions.
And
that
then we
would
go
like to
straight
ask
into more questioning.
Sure,
Isn't
yeah.
that great, you
I'll
guys?
do my best.
Nothing more than I like spending my Wednesday night / Thursday morning doing than questioning these fools. And when did that guy ever make that facial expression? It's just like we improvised a picture of him. So now we got footprints at a crime scene. Do not let your eyes be deceived, for there are 4 questions here. So let's go do
What
that.
size shoe do you wear, Mr. Muller?
So,
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of
oh
elimination.
God, I'll probably just edit that out.
Nice.
God, I hate weird burps where it's like all watery, but. Anyway, here we're going to go ahead and say lie, because you're a
Why are
liar.
you lying to me, Mr. Muller?
Your shoes aren't 9s. What are you
Why would I lie to
crazy?
you at a time
Why would
like
you
this?
lie about that? This is actually kind of a funny thing once we do the right piece of evidence, which is the size 8 work boots. It's kind of...
That's funny. The work boots we found here are size 8s. Why lie about it if you've got nothing to hide?
Because I always get teased about the size of my feet. You know, small feet, small.
Always been true in my experience.
Gee, oh, you're so funny, Galloway. Galloway, he has like that dry, sarcastic humor that I could see myself having in like, I don't even know, just in the 30s of this year, of this century, God,
You
or this
phoned in a
middle,
missing
yeah, this
persons
century
report this
probably, but
morning?
Yeah, that's right. My wife did.
I mean, I can't really express that in my commentary because it's kind of hard
left
to
around
when it's like
9:30.
completely one-sided. I'm
Michelle
building
was out of dance. She
conversation
called me to
directly
let me know
what's
that you did
coming
turn
out of
up.
the game and usually breaking the fourth wall from my own life. I've been doing that a lot more recently, but I guess it helps because I was watching my old LPs and those ones were kind of like some of them just had so much empty space, and in those it's just like
Did your wife ever go out
I don't
by
even know.
herself?
Like I only
Bars,
talked about the
nightclubs?
game and I hardly
No.
talked about myself. It's like I had no
What are
personality.
you suggesting? You suggesting my
And
wife's loose?
Here, I guess you guys see a lot more
Now
of me
is not
than
the
my
time for
older
you to
ones, which
push
I
me,
guess would be a
mister.
good thing
Your daughter
because
said
I
you
guess
were
more
having an
people
argument.
like
argued about
having
who would pick
someone
up
to
Michelle.
like
I
relate
worked
to
a
as
full
opposed to
day.
someone who's
I wanted
just
to come home, put my
saying
feet
what's
up.
going on in the game. And here, I found that like 80% of this LP has been not even about this LP, or not even, probably like
So you were
60%
here all
actually,
night?
because
You
I do
stayed in
talk
while
about the
your
game
wife
quite a
went out
bit,
to pick
but
up your daughter?
a lot of it leads to completely
correct.
random tangents that in turn lead to other tangents. So now we're going to go ahead and say lie for this one,
You should come
for the
clean.
alibi.
Fair.
Sorry, I'm kind of doing this on
on.
like autopilot right
I
now.
told you I was here. You said I
Just
wasn't.
talking about whatever else, and now we've got the husband's alibi. Michelle Muller reports calling home repeatedly with no answer on night of murder, which was last night. So we're gonna go and say husband's alibi.
So why did you take so long to answer the phone
So, yeah.
when your daughter called?
Feels like I'm
Okay.
well.
I
Actually,
went
never
out
mind.
for a while. I was driving around. It's my way of relaxing.
So yeah, we're on disc 2, you guys. Aren't you guys stoked? All right, so now we got the history of violence.
Your wife was beaten and then strangled. In your case, you have no alibi and a history
So
of violence.
I don't know about you guys, but
That's not.
when I
that's not
first
true,
like
goddammit.
started making LPs, you know, I kind of figured that LPs like Let's Plays like didn't have to have commentary, but now I think like I feel strongly that they should. I've been watching like other random ones, and I feel like that it's not really a Let's Play as much as it is a walkthrough, or if it's just gameplay videos. If it's not without commentary, because commentaries are what separates Let's Plays from gameplay videos, you know. And I mean, you wouldn't. I don't know. I had this Limbo LP that I did on my other account, and I called it just Let's Play, just because I had I recorded it with some commentary, but then I never ended up actually getting to use it because I never recorded it. And so I just ended up calling all of them Let's Plays just for it, and everyone's like, oh my god, it's not a Let's Play. But surprisingly, that one got a bunch of views. But it's probably because I said Let's Play, so whatever. Alright, so wait, what was the... Oh yeah, okay, so it was the history of violence, and we're going to want to go ahead and use the butterfly brooch, because after the domestic violence incident, so there's that.
I know about the golden
God, this
butterfly.
video is like 20 minutes already. I'm so sorry, you guys. I am talking so much. Jesus
liked to
Christ,
spend
I'm
money,
really
right?
sorry, you guys.
Dresses,
I bet you guys are just like,
jewelry,
oh my god,
hair,
stop
drove me
talking.
goddamn
Talk about the
crazy.
game.
Do I
Talk
look
about
like a
something more
Rockefeller?
interesting. Nothing
Nobody
interesting
likes
ever
a
happens in my
cheapskate.
life. Anything interesting that happens in my life happens
Getting
to
hostile
be
with us is a very
what
bad
happens
idea, Hugo.
online
I'm no
or
murderer.
something.
Make some
Or just
arrangements for
random
your
stuff that
daughter, and then
happens,
present yourself to
like you
Central
know,
Station for
work or
questioning.
something.
You gotta be
I
kidding
don't really
me,
have that much
Phelps.
of a
Put the
social
cuffs
life. I
on.
mean, I do.
This is an outrage.
Like when I
didn't kill
do,
my
it's
wife.
good, but it's
Daughter
just
is in the next
whenever it
room over, so I'm
happens,
giving you a
it
break.
rarely
Don't
does,
make me
and
change my mind.
whatever.
Don't make me come looking for you.
So anyway, that he says that every time, even if we answer all of them wrong. So there's that.
We should go back in there and bust his
Yeah,
ass.
go do it with your
One, we
deteriorating
need to break his
face.
alibi. Check phone records, canvass the neighbors.
Canvass.
2, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in L.A. 3, we have no evidence tying him to the crime scene.
Oh, yoo-hoo!
Hello, detective.
How did you know we're detectives? Alright, so let's run over there. Now we can phone up Crothers at the phone booth over there, but we'll get a pretty nice opportunity to do that in a second here. After we talk
Yes,
to this
ma'am.
lady jerk.
I heard the terrible news over the radio.
And you can help us with our inquiries?
Yes, sir. They had a row last night. I heard Mrs.
God, again with the row.
screaming.
Sorry, you guys.
See
I'm
Mrs.
kind of
Muller
texting
come
with
home
someone
late
right now, which
last
is
night?
really weird because
No,
it's 2:53 in
not
the
at
morning.
all.
But God, again
I
with
did
the
see Mr.
row. Were
Muller
the
put something in the
producers
incinerator
reading
earlier
Harry
this morning.
Potter or something
I
when
told
they
you he
wrote
was
the
our guy.
script
Now
to
let's
this
get bum
game?
downtown and into a
Like, I'd be
cell.
surprised if I didn't see
Look,
Gandalf running
there
out
he
here
is
out of
now.
nowhere. Or Ganondorf? No. God damn it, what was his name? Dumbledore. God. I used to love Harry Potter when I was little. I don't know why I'm screwing this all up.
Step
Even though
away
I
from
haven't
the
seen
incinerator.
the 2 most
Don't let him
recent
get away.
movies, I still really enjoyed them quite a bit, so take that as you will. And now we can tackle, and we're boom! And obviously we're not going to be able to get them right onto the wall, which kind of sucks. But here we got chase down and tackle a fleeing suspect on foot as an LAPD detective. Very cool. Yep, 2:54 in the morning. So now we head over here. Okay, jerk. Okay, so now we're going to inspect the incinerator. Got the incinerator. I like how it's like capitalized. And look at this this shoe he was trying to burn it. Oh my god, you can't really see it, but that's blood right there.
This doesn't look good, Hugo.
So
I can explain the blood.
okay, at least I
Get him
can.
booked in at Central
There we go.
Then put him in an interview.
God.
We'll be speaking with him later.
God, when I was doing my practice run of this,
Yes,
when
sir,
did you see
detective.
when you tried to like
there
run
someone
away?
you can
There's like
call,
this
miss?
lady holding a bouquet of flowers, and she walked past, and he walked right into her, and she went like flying. Well, not really flying, just like one of those exaggerated, fallbacks that people do. It's just, it was hilarious, and I wish I had that recording.
We're going to
But
get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
so anyway, that's that,
You gotta get
and
some uniforms down here, clean up, take care of the kids.
you said it. So now he's if we try and drive somewhere, it won't let us for some reason because he's gonna get a call in a second. And once he's getting the call, we're just gonna run over here and get that thing with Crothers. Now I don't think I made note of this. See, it looked like that, but with the lady. So we're gonna use a game well. We'll be able to actually call and use that as a phone. So
Services team to a house at 130 North Bonnie
Cole Phelps.
So sorry for the overlapping voices, but we're gonna get the address of that high school that I talked
Need an
over.
address on a Belmont High School.
Checking for you, Detective. Belmont High,
So
1575 West 2nd Street.
Thanks.
all right, so now we got that. Now we got the Belmont High School. Now that that's done, we can either head over to the Central
Galloway,
Morgue.
homicide
Oh,
division,
great! Now
bench
he's
number
doing it.
564.
Hey.
Can we get Ray Pinker and a technical services team to a house at 130
So
North
he's
Bonnie
calling
Bray
in child
Street?
services to take care of
Send
old
someone
Michelle
down from
over
Juvenile
here.
Hall to look after a young
Lovely
lady.
Michelle. I love how like vague that is. It's like, all right, there's a young lady here. All right, so there, the corner. Okay, maybe he stopped talking after I left. So now we can go to the police morgue, and we're gonna want to go ahead and do that.
Can you go out to this one?
We could head to the Belmont High
exactly
School, and
are
the
we
Central
going?
Morgue is actually optional. So let's just do that. So we'll do that. We'll actually be able to find the cause of death. Did you guys see how his legs weren't moving, even though it's still moving?
I'm surprised, you know. I didn't make the husband for it.
Always make the husband first. 9 times out of 10, it's the closest person to the Vic who does the deed. God knows I wanted to kill some lives in my
Jesus
Lex
Christ.
parsimonii. What? The law of parsimony.
Occam's razor.
Occam's razor.
Occam, whatever.
Simplest
God, people in the
explanation,
40s pronounce
most
things
likely the
word.
Well, you could've
Pronounce
said
things
that without
wordly.
being all liturgical on me.
I
I'll
did
try to
notice
dumb
I
things
do
down from
pronounce
now
things
on.
weird.
Appreciate
It's just weird.
Try
This
this
is how I
one.
talk. Like it's
Rusty's
weird
razor.
Hispanic
How's
slash
that?
German slash
blame the guy
English
that's
slash
banging her.
Walla Wallian
Ah, of
accent.
The famous
And I
Lex
slur my
ignoramus.
words sometimes too. I
Close
apologize
the
for
gates,
that.
Cole.
Like
There's a lot of people
it's just
away that
in
way.
my dialect from where I'm living right now, which is in god damn phone. Eastern Washington or no West. I don't even know. I'm kind of tired right now. In Washington, I'm out west. Yeah, but it's weird. It's like everything's all flip-flopped and fingle-fangled and zip-zop-zippity-bopped, and so yeah. And it's not like I speak particularly clearly either. I do tend to mumble a lot, which I apologize for, and I'm actually trying to work on right now. I notice that sometimes I talk a little bit too close to my mic in order to compensate for my low/quiet voice, but I realize that when I make like P noises, it does like the sound, you know, but I'm trying to work on that. I'm projecting my voice. My boss always gets on my case about not speaking loud enough to the customers and stuff, even though, you know, you have a checker standing like 10 feet away from you who's always talking, and he's always like, you need to talk louder, and I'll be like, you know, just simple eye contact and a friendly smile is enough for me, but no, he makes me talk to people. And what are you doing? Get out of here. Can't do anything. Let's go talk over here.
Phelps, Rusty, thanks for coming.
So,
Can you blood type the shoes that we bagged and see if they're a match?
Sure.
And
It'll all
then-
be in the report, but I'm assuming you want the details now?
Please. Cause of death is strangulation?
Correct. Take a look at the samples on the bench.
So sorry about that. I accidentally dialed call on my phone, you guys. Oh, that's so embarrassing. Okay, I like sat on my phone so that nobody okay, I'm really sorry. I just want to explain this really fast. Okay, so my phone was vibrating and I put it like on my I sat on it and then accidentally dialed the person I was talking. Whatever. Okay, you guys get it. I accidentally called the phone while I was narrating. Okay, so now we got 3 different kinds of rope here. We can match up. If you pick the wrong one, then it's no big deal. It's not really affecting anything. But the correct one is this one. And we can go ahead and inspect it, and looks like they match.
What are the normal uses for that kind of rope?
He's like, pop quiz time.
Boring lines.
He's like,
Correct.
correct.
Although Ray
Good job.
says that they're
Oh
sometimes
god,
used
sorry,
as bell
guys.
ropes
This
in
commentary
churches.
in this video is insane. I don't think I've ever commentated like this much, but anyway, we're almost done
So
here.
are we looking for a sailor or a
This
minister?
video is already
Well,
like
in
half
my
an hour long.
experience,
Views.
sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Muller criminally attacked?
Perhaps.
No external or internal traces of semen.
Well, thank you. All right, now that that's done, we can
Anything
actually head
else
over
comes up, let us
to
know.
Belmont. Actually, crap. I want to see if we can. I don't know if that'll count as a clue. It doesn't actually because we don't get an investigatory thing for that. So, all right, now let's get out here. And I love what Rusty says here if we try and drive in the ambulance.
You gotta be
You gotta be kidding me!
driving this.
God, I said that kind of loud. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. Okay, can I get out? Thank you.
11K, go ahead.
What was that even for? And I guess we can go, oh, that's a message for us getting the car from that thing. So now we got a thing that we can do the thing with the thing.
You know the way.
Let's actually call just in case, because I think we might have skipped over it before. We're just going to use the game well just in case, just so that we can be safe, because, yeah. Because we get a lead on a car that's been sitting at the high school for, like, what, 12 hours now?
Badge 1247.
Something like that. Like 14 or something.
How could I help, Detective?
Okay, so.
Are there any messages for me?
Yes, Detective. A green.
Yes, there it is, there it is. So the car registered to Mrs. Hugo Muller. What the hell? Mrs. Did they just really say Mrs. Hugo Muller? Oh my God, Mrs. Hugo Muller. That's like, wow, that's kind of terrible. I don't know if that's even correct, but okay. So I'm gonna go and. What is Fez sitting there for? Alright, so we're gonna head over to Belmont. Sorry, this video is going to be slightly long. Maybe not, well, probably similar in length to the last one. I try not to make them over, 20 minutes. Where the hell is my partner? Are you coming? That's what she said. Are you going to come? That's what she said. Okay, okay, come on.
You drive. I need to go over the case
Okay, is
notes.
he just gone brain dead or something? God. Alright, let's just run into him as fast as we can. Whoop! Are you coming? Are you coming? Are you coming with me? Come on.
Can you drive to this
Please, thank you. Okay, here's footsteps. There we go. Good job, buddy. Good boy.
Not exactly the happiest of places, the coroner's office.
Weird music
Carruthers is a
playing.
good man, professional, diligent. If you're working with a pro, it's easy to overlook the grim realities of a place like that.
Funny job, that. Coroners.
How so?
You don't want them enjoying their work too much. The wrong kind of man can get awfully lonely rattling
So
around
yeah,
in
actually, by the time you guys
Rusty,
see this, I
that's like
actually
something
really
out
want to
of
talk
Pulp.
about this really
Been
fast.
reading the same ones as
I
me?
don't
I thought you were
think No
usually
More
too drunk to
Heroes
get
is going to
through
be
it.
LP number 8.
No,
Some
my clothes,
circumstantial
one eye,
developments in
just
the
about
occurrence
make out.
of making that LP probably have to be halted for a while, at least until the end of July. And I'm not going to go into details right now because I don't know if I'm going to change it yet. But I doubt it's going to be number 8, you guys. I'm sorry. By the time you guys see this, I'll probably have uploaded a different video of it. I mean, a different video or different, Let's Play number 8 preview and stuff. But here we are. We're going to start talking to the janitor to get his statement really fast. We're almost done here, you guys. We're going to have to inspect this car in a little bit, but we're going to do that in the next episode.
I was told to wait for you guys.
Thanks. We'll take it from here. What time did you see the
So-
person park the car?
Late last night, after school social, maybe 1
What are you doing out of school at 1 in the
We're keeping
morning?
a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child.
A child molester?
This was the same man?
I don't know, sir. I mean, I'd like to say yes, but truth is, it was pretty dark.
Tell me about this man you've been having trouble with.
He hangs near the playground, tries to befriend the children.
This couldn't be him. He wouldn't just be chilling there.
Yes, sir, I would say so, yes.
Alright, so.
There's the son
Oh
of a
god,
bitch
what's he doing?
now.
What's he doing?
Hey,
Why are
you!
you running?
Go, Felton.
So it looks like we have to chase him. So we get the same chasing music. I swear to god, we always get this music. But anyway, here it's like, oh hey, you guys remember when I said I used to play track? Well, it's true! Okay, god, those hurdles would suck. I remember like we had like those metal hurdles, but at least they were like the legs were rounded so that even if you hit them, they would just like roll and they wouldn't necessarily, like it wouldn't hurt to fall on them. I mean, it would to, I guess, a certain extent, but not really that bad. And, oh, you stupid car, what is with you? And, come on! I thought he would run him over. We got to chase this guy down again. Come on, come on. Come on, buddy. Child molester, Chimo. Come on! Where are you going? Where do you think you're going? Alright, let's go. Let's go. Start tapping the A button. Alright. Alright, now here's where you wish you could be able to, like, launch them into the... See, look at that. We end up, like, 20 feet behind so that we don't jump into the wall, into the stone wall. And that'd just be hilarious if they just kept that in there. I would LOL my face to the bank.
What's your name?
And all of a sudden we're over here again.
Who's asking?
Like the guy that's gonna bust your ass in jail's asking.
The hard way.
Name's Eli Rooney.
Eli
in trouble
Rooney.
with the
See,
law
that
before,
that
Eli?
guy puts my name to shame.
What are you doing
I can't
around
use the name
I like
Eli
to
and the
keep
Sons in my
children.
Rock Band
Strictly
videos anymore
paternal?
simply because of him.
Don't sass me, boy.
Jerk.
A woman was abducted here last night, Eli, and murdered.
And I would
Because
love
Ellie
to
sounds weird, like, I don't know, I don't really mind
Well, I
Ellie,
wouldn't know
but it's just like
nothing about
Eli. 'Cause that's the name of my
What
name.
you
Eli
say?
isn't my name.
I like
Why
a
not,
little
Karen? Why
hungry
did those
guy.
fences just pop up
Eli.
randomly?
Now, why would I do that?
Because I'm about to break your fucking skull.
Yeah, Galloway, the bird are you? So he's just gonna hand this over to. Oh my God, this does not look like a golden bouquet thingy or butterfly brooch, whatever. Okay, we're done here. All right.
Why bother with the paperwork, Eli? I'm gonna take out my gun and I'm gonna count to 5. Let's see how fast you can run now.
Hang on a goddamn minute. I found that thing in the parking lot.
Get some backup out here, Rusty.
He like had his
Need to get this
gun
one
up
downtown
and he was like
get to a
literally
cell.
shooting. I'm like, God, why would you do that? And
I'll tell
his
them we got
smug
the
look.
kitty reaper coming in. They can roll out the red carpet.
All right. So they got there right in the nick of time, so it seems. So anyway, that's all we're gonna do for this episode. I apologize that it's slightly lengthy. I doubt I'm gonna cut it into 2 parts because that'll change my whole black and white scheme for odds and evens. So we'll just have like that. And I know some people kind of like those, and I usually tend to take a day off after uploading Noire videos since those tend to be a bit, I guess, I don't know, they take a bit more work to do and more to practice on and stuff like that. So yeah, in the next part we're gonna go ahead and probably I don't think we're gonna finish in the next episode, but it doesn't really matter because I still gotta record the other traffic case, the Naked Gun or whatever. But why do I keep saying the Naked Gun? Is that the right name for it? Whatever? I don't even care. I don't think that's the right one. That's the Vice case one, which we could actually do even though we're not in a Vice case, but that would kind of ruin the flow of the story. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of me, like a total insight on my life. I swear to God, like, if you didn't know anything about me then, you probably know like 18 million times more now. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll talk to you guys in the next part.